Hello, and you're watching Dukascopy TV. I'm Doireann Mc Dermott, and in the studio today is Patrick Teng, founder and chief dealer at Six Capital. So Patrick, you started your career in 1981 in foreign exchange trading. And then you became known as one of the youngest chief dealers at the time, and now you have a trading and training school in Singapore. Can you tell me more about it, and why did you start Six Capital?
Well, since the financial crisis, the global financial crisis in March 2008, you find that the volatility of the foreign exchange market has changed tremendously. Between January 06 to March 08, the US dollar basically depreciated 36% in 7 months. But after the financial crisis, you find that the euro dollar has been trading back and forth between 120 and 150, 7 times back and forth. In this kind of volatility, it is really the spot FX trader's game. And so I decided, and I saw there was an opportunity to create a future job, a job where an individual can learn the skill to be a spot FX trader. So I started Six Capital in 2009, and then we started to train people into this skill.
And Six Capital has trained over 1,000 aspiring individuals, and now you offer a 2-week foundation course which is free. Can you tell me about this course and about the individuals who participate in it?
Yes, foreign exchange trading is actually a very simple skill to learn. The training should be free, and the training is really in the trading itself. So we conduct a 2-week course, and in this course, we impart basic skills, the understanding of why currency move, as well as how to trade. You find that in this course, we have various kind of participants. You find that employment-wise, you find that many of them are in fact mid-career switch. 47% of our trainees are employed, another 14% are self-employed, and you find that there's also a segment, about 20% are the people who have lost their job and looking to acquire a new skill into a new job. And we deal with that. You find also that the educational background of these people are also very varied. In foreign exchange trading, it is a skill to be acquired. The paper qualification does not bear a big part of it. I find from our trainees, about 30% are engineers. Engineers like to explore how they can go beyond the basic skills of engineering and progress into a skill that is systematic. At the same time, I also find that many comes with master's degrees and triple masters. In fact, we have a trader that we have eventually hired, and she comes from Cambridge University as a mathematician. We have people who are, we have another trader that we have hired who comes with a psychology degree and also a CFA. So I think it is interesting to have a varied background of qualification of people who are interested to learn.
And what personal attributes are required to become a successful trader, and how do they trade?
The central to foreign exchange trading is the ability to make a decision when the market is uncertain and the risk cannot be quantified. So one most important attribute is the ability to be laser focused. The mind must have the ability to be compartmentalized. The person should best be emotionally stable, because emotional stability will ensure the person against the volatility of the market, that he does not get caught into it. So these are some of the skills that in fact can be honed. And so what we do in our training program is that we train them via a program that we call Trade with Chief. Let me just show you. When I lead trading, every evening, Monday to Thursday, I actually lead the trading live from 7:30 Singapore time to about 11:30 Singapore time. It is my job to explain the market as it moves, like you can see in this case. It's my job to make the market call and show where it will move to, which is what I have done on this particular day. And the trainees will trade with me, and in that process, you will find that they will learn the practical skills of how we trade. It is quite challenging, The reason is because this is trading and making a market call before it moves. It is a lot easier to teach foreign exchange and trade foreign exchange after everything is over. But I think the true part that Forex can be learned in a life setting environment is actually the ability to impart the knowledge while the market is evolving. And that's what we do.
What are the main challenges facing retail and independent traders at the moment in Asia?
You know, in Asia, we are very young in trading. Most of our traders in the retail and independent space were not trained in how interbank traders would have traded the markets. Most of them are intraday and strategic position traders. In other words, they take a position with a view and they hold it for a considerable amount of time, and with the view that it goes in the direction and to take a profit. Now, in interbank trading, we do not do that. Day to day, we trade spot FX trading. We enter the position and we get out of position in a very short time. And that is important. That's a skill that's necessary. And I think with us in Asia, conducting a free Forex Foundation course, I think we are able to impart that knowledge to a wide base of traders.
And Patrick, you lead the trading floor for the euro-dollar in Singapore every evening, Monday to Thursday. There are 108 seats and about 400 trainees trade live via webinar. How did you trade in the markets last week, making small, consistent profits?
Well, last week was interesting. Let me just run through with you the 4 days of how we traded. You know, on Monday, we identified an overlapping Fibonacci of 61.8% and 50%, and we just sat through the market in this segment. And when it started to move, we were in here and make 10 pip run, 7 pip run, 4 pip run, 5 pip run, and we traded on the way down and did a 5 pip, 6 pip run. And all that we did within about 1800 Singapore time for 2.5 hours. On Tuesday, same thing. The market was in the range of 122.75 to 123 around 30. We traded the market on its way up. We bought 6 pip here, 10, 5, and 5. We stayed out on the way down because this is a risky zone. We waited for it to go up, +6, +4, and we did the 8 here. And as we traded up again, we make a +6 and a +4 and a good run, +14. Wednesday, same thing. It was a range day ahead of the FOMC meeting. And we essentially buy when the market is buying and do a 6 pip here and a 4 and a 10 pip run there. And then it tested 123.25. We traded up and we traded back down again. And even in the sideways consolidation market, we make small consistent profits of 2.5 pip, 3 pip, and 4 pip. This is very much a range trading day. You know. And on Thursday was a good day. Thursday, the market tried the resistance at about 124. And at this breakout, it was able to make a 15 and the 8 and the 16 and the 22 pip run. It turned around the other way, and there were opportunities to make a 12, 26 pip and a 24 pip here, and there was a 31 pip run here. It was a day, and after that, it stayed sideways, and we stayed out of the markets. And finally, it tested the downside, and we make a 12 and an 8 and a 5. The market was wide. It traded from 121.30 to 123, 124.
And for traders watching right now, what advice can you give them, and what opportunities exist in the markets right now?
You know, the foreign exchange market offers you tremendous amount of opportunity to trade, make a profit, and make a living. Let me just share with you how we typically trade in a day. This is a 10-second chart for half an hour time frame. It was a good day. Over half an hour, we were able to execute 9 trades, 8 wins, and make 25 pips in half an hour. For that day, we make a profit of 72 pips. We executed 29 trades and made 27 wins, 93% win rate. Traders should learn how to trade for small, consistent profit, sell when the market is selling, and buy when the market is buying. Take a look how we enter a trade on the Dukascopy 10-second chart. We sell 10, 20, 30 seconds, we take a profit +3 pips. 3 pips in 30 seconds is worth a lot more than 30 pips without knowing when you can take a profit. Take a look when we buy. We execute a buy, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 seconds, and we make a profit of 4 pips. And this is the way spot traders trade in a bank, and this is the way we train our traders to trade. I think if traders learn to trade like that, they will begin to make small, consistent profits, and they can make a decent living out of trading, because it is the power of the one pip that counts. You do not need to make a lot of pips. The idea is to make small pips. For example, if you trade a micro account, one pip is only 10 cents. And most retail traders will trade several minis and a few standards. You find that the one pip does not seem to be very attractive. So the way they trade is that they will be holding the positions for very long. Now, we train our traders to have the confidence to trade larger. If their profit is consistent and the win rate is high, then the confidence to trade larger will come naturally. If you're confident to trade $500,000 to 1 million position size, you find that every one pip is $100 and it's 3 pip to 5 pip in 30 seconds. And for $300, I think it is a good trade.
And finally, Patrick, why do you trade exclusively with Dukascopy trading platform?
Well, you know, Dukascopy is specialized in foreign exchange. They understand and know how professional traders trade foreign exchange. They have the 10-second chart. And one thing I think is important for people to realize is, as a professional trader with a bank, in foreign exchange trading, it is more than just the spread and the brokerage. It is about the ability to execute the trade in good time. And for example, if I hit the market at a certain price on the Dukascopy platform for $10 million, it will be executed. And that is important in Forex trading.
Thank you very much, Patrick. And thank you for watching Dukascopy TV. Stay tuned for more exclusive interviews like this, but for now, goodbye.